right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. On the wing, Caruso. Let's go with a three.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Caruso outside. 4-3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Lillard. Here's the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Good trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
To the paint. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Caruso. 6 to shoot. And here's Holmgren. Williams from long range. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
It's Lopez, high post. And stolen by Holmgren. And he throws it down with one hand.
And so agile there on the break. I mean, you got to appreciate Holmgren hustling to capitalize in these situations.
And Dort's such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the score by Milwaukee. Williams misses. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Here's Lillard. After the basket by Oklahoma City. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Always a nice way to... makes his first one.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
The floater. Kupo can't connect. Thunder leading by 6. Pass to Williams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has got 6.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. Love seeing these type of results.
Substitution on the court.
And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Wiggins with it. Wallace outside. Back to Wiggins, who poked away. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. Will it go? And the layup by Trent.
Oh, defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr., and he's not having any of it.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hartenstein. Five to shoot. Wallace outside. Shoots. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
The shot comes out. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
20, the Bucks, 11.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, Grant, there are a few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Here's Holmgren. Down low, Holmgren drops it in.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, BA, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
Pass to Dort. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Milwaukee ball.
Here's Lillard. And we played through the first minute.
Oh, wow. Incredible. Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Caruso. Now Holmgren. Shoots over Lopez. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And the Bucks making a change here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Caruso outside. Giannis with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish. Wow.
Pass to Hartenstein. Rebound, Milwaukee. You know, for a swingman, Trent has good size and is a sturdy, strong presence, Doris.
Oh, P.A., he sure is. He can make an impact on the defensive end with the attributes you just talked about. Not only can he be a stopper, though, let's remember, this guy can get hot as a shooter. You better look out. He can get on a heater.
On the wing, Caruso. Wiggins outside. Hartenstein in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player.
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Inside. They get back on track. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rejected by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Oklahoma City making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Oh, come on, Giannis. Unreal.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
The kick out to Williams. No good from outside.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Damian Lillard.
Oh, he out of here. He out of here. No. No. No, he out of here. He's out of here. Nah. He's out of here. Nah. Nah, that's evil. Nah. No. 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 Guys.
alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Here's Gafford. The rebound by Carter. And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
And they pick up 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Now here's Irving. Washington outside. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. And Doncic with the jam.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
Suggs surveys the D. The Mavericks pull it in.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Gafford. Doncic outside. With the floater. It's rebounded by Wagner. Here's Orlando. To the middle. Here's Caldwell Pope. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Get loud, fans on the court. Your hot squad. Here comes the teacher. Come on, boy. I can hear you.
Here's Suggs. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now. Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Orlando making a switch here. So hits one and misses one at the line. And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Graham.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
6 on the shot clock. And Gafford comes to help. Wagner for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. Trailing by 2. The 3 is up. Here's Gafford. That one's good. This game is all even. Gafford's got 5.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Wagner. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Orlando.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
The Magic need to put one up here. Anthony misses.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Dallas. It's Anthony on the take. Misses the baby hook. Here's Irving. Got a piece of it. Wagner with a steal. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The Mavericks leading. Doncic on the take. Washington outside. Washington a screen. Irving with it. Now guarded by Isaac. Irving no good.
When you need to double clutch to get the shot off, you know the probability is low.
On the wing, Irving. Takes it inside. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Dallas leading by 4. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Magic trail by 6. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Irving, no good. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Gafford. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. And now it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more difficult to slow down.
Pass to Anthony. Here he goes. Gafford with the block. Here's Washington. Second chance shot. Irving with it. Shot clock at 6. Now Gafford. Stolen by Carter. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Anthony. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Kept moving and found an opening. Staying active. Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
Pass to Gafford. Stolen by Carter. Stolen by Gafford. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Gafford's got 11.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Pass to Gafford. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks making a change here. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And they doubled up Doncic. Inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
On the wing, Caldwell-Pope nails it from 3. Caldwell-Pope's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Drawing the defense nicely that time. Doncic with the perfectly timed pass.
Here's Isaac. And Gafford with the block. Doncic into the lane.
Had to take Kyrie out the game. No, I had to take Kyrie out the game. Hola.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. 76er fans are making noise here at the Wells Fargo Center. We are in Philadelphia. Now, here is George. Clock at 6. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Embiid. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Booker, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that push.
And the basket is good.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Down low. And finished off by Katie.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup. Look out.
Pass to Oubre. Outside, George. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shot by Gordon, wide open. His three-pointers off the mark. And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
for your 76ers ENT.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. During our talk, I asked Coach what makes Kevin Durant one of the best scorers ever. He told me it's insane that a 7-footer has that much skill. Kevin truly is one of a kind. No one can stop him one-on-one. We need a team effort. Of course, KD's going to the Hall of Fame, and he's still giving opponents nightmares late in his career. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And there's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. Durant's got 8 points.
It is unfair that a 7-footer can be that smooth, that agile off the bounce. Kevin Durant doing some nice work.
Now here's Oubre. Back to Martin. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Suns. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through what, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin. But what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working. And the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent. They want to join him. And it's a much more competitive basketball team.
76ers foul.
So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot, the ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
To the inside. Nurkic fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
52 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, George. Banked in off the glass.
Now you see Paul George stay strong and committed with the basketball, totally focused on finishing.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. Booker with no one around. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Maxey into the lane. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
Driving inside. The shot by Beal, no good. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Phoenix. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And with some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he was something else. Hey, thank you. They double-team Beal. Inside. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And they double up Maxey. Pass to Martin. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Here's Durant. Muscling it in. Kevin Durant.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Outside, George. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Oubre outside. Pass to Martin. Shot clock at 5. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Two on the clock. They get it again. Back to Maxey. Outside, George. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Phoenix leading by 3. Here's Booker. The putback. The rebound by Paul George. And the 76ers with possession to the paint. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
Beal with it. Now defended by Oubre. Bull can't hit. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
He's known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Suns making a change here.
ENT, everybody. Get loud for that one once again.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. 1:52 left here in the second. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Booker. To the middle. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And finished off by Nurkic.
Man, you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guys. The 76ers making a change here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
76ers. Number 7,
Out in the screen. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Beal, and he makes good on the layup.
Bradley Beal.
Now it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Yeah, it matters not half court or in transition. Bradley Beal always a threat.
Martin with the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Now here's Beal. Into the lane. And finished off by Beal.
Well, a difficult choice for the defense, right? If you sag off, he drains the jumper. In this instance, you give him a step, and he finishes with a big-time drive. Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Baseline try. No good off the back of the rim. The 76ers trailed by 5. Here's Council.
I'd say he never misses a chance to drop a dime. As usual, Lowry one step ahead of everyone, setting up the bucket.
Why is it making me do that?
KD's shot is good.
Assist from Bradley Beal.
9 seconds left in the first half of the game. Martin for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Martin's got 5 points now in the quarter. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
On the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants a t-shirt? And that's the Philadelphia 76ers. ENT, everybody. Get loud for them once again.
And that's it for the first half of action of what's been a very close game here. Suns lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now Booker. Over in the corner, Allen. Paul George with the steal. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP in Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. From outside the arc, rebound by Nurkic. The Suns trailing.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
George with the bucket.
That's crazy. Look like he's getting tired.
And that's 13 points for Paul George.
Are you kidding me? Just look at what Paul George is doing to the defense over and over. My goodness.
The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a three-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible. Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Embiid the screen. And George gets it to go.
Nothing you can do there. Paul George has all the tools to rise and fire with a hand in his face.
That's not gonna work either.
Allen outside. Durant with it. Now defended by Oubre. Back to KD. 5 to shoot. Physical defense. And KD does not flinch.
You love the efficiency of that play. Kevin Durant on the interior. Yes, sir.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Allen surveying the D. Screen by Durant. Suns keep it alive. Back to Nurkic. Rebound by the 76ers. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And good that time. George has got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers. KD with it. Maxey covering. Nurkic can't hit.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
No cover.
Hey, hold on, coach. But now I'm getting cheated. And I don't like that shit. Oh, now I can finally use the Lakers. Let's see how this goes.
I'm asleep. This dude picked the Lakers too. I'm asleep. Thank you. I'm about to say. Oh my God, that means I get the W. That means I can't pick the Lakers, bruh. I'm asleep. That just hurt my feelings. I'm getting off this.